Is it nice and comforting to see newborn baby at the hospital? Well, typically hospital is not a place that any party wants to visit except for the reason of giving birth to a newborn baby. Eventually, when we get sick, we have no other choice in our hands. Even so, we want the best, no matter the private or government hospital. As patients are facing health problems, we crave for 5-star care services. Healthcare is one of the sectors that gets the most attention and is given priority by the government to ensure that people get quality access and services. One of the ways to measure the success of a country is by the success level of health attained, and Malaysia has proven in many ways. A very good day to Madam Hamidah and all my friends. Today, I'm going to talk about the 3 reasons why Malaysia is leading in the healthcare industry, which is the first one is the lowest cost, the second one is the international recognition, and the third one is facilities and infrastructure. What can we actually do for only 1 ringgit? Did everyone know that your 1 ringgit worth a lot for your own health? Yes. Malaysia Healthcare only charge 1 ringgit for their services in the government hospital. When being a patient and seeing a doctor, the patient only needs to pay 1 ringgit. Meanwhile, they need to pay 5 ringgit if they are seeing a specialist doctor for further and detailed reference. Everyone definitely knows why treatment services in government hospital are cheaper. Yes, because the government of Malaysia has subsidized it. In general, I would like to highlight that the health subsidy in Malaysia reaches 98%, which means that only 1 or 2% that need to be paid by the patient itself. Overall, if in a government hospital, the patient only has to pay 1 ringgit for the consultation fee, x-ray, blood test, immediate medicine and many more. Meanwhile, the private hospital patient need to pay between 30 ringgit to 250 ringgit only for the consultation fee. This clearly shows that many people could get benefits from it. However, when it comes to cost, the first thing that comes to mind is definitely money and money. The same thing goes for the medical cost of the disease. It does not and never escape from the issue of the financial burden that needs to be borne. But worry not, Malaysian citizens could get treatment for the diseases they suffer at low cost from government-owned clinics or hospital compared to private clinics or hospital. When someone is admitted and detained in the ward, they only need to pay the wardroom charge of between at lowest at 3 ringgit to 120 ringgit per day depending on the ward class, and the final bill could be fully waived if they are working in government hospital, in government sector, or they are still a student in the government industry. Compared with a private hospital, the rate that needs to be paid is between 80 ringgit to 300 ringgit per day depending on the specific ward class they detain. Here we can see that the government is trying to help as much as possible in the healthcare industry so that there will be anyone is neglected. There used to be a case where this woman uploaded a post on Facebook about the emergency cancer treatment that need to be carried out immediately by her father. After the treatment being carried out, she was given a bill to be paid and there was written 11,000 ringgit to be paid. She was shocked at first since she only has 100 ringgit with her at the moment, but then she was relieved when the bill to be paid was only 31 ringgit 80 cent after being subsidized because father is a Malaysian citizen. According to the Director of Medicine, National Cancer Association of Malaysia, Dr. Murtaran M. said that compared to neighboring countries, the people of this country, Malaysia, are lucky enough because the government can afford the high cost of treatment just to prevent the people from being burdened. Now, I have discussed about the cost. Next, I will now discuss regarding the international recognition that makes Malaysia healthcare as it is today. Day by day, the level of healthcare in Malaysia is improving drastically. This can be seen when according to the STAR, Malaysia ranked first in the healthcare industry for the 2019 Annual Global Retirement Index for the world category with a score of 95 out of 100. This success is described as a world recognition to the country itself. Likewise, accreditation like this is essential to convince patients from abroad to receive treatment in this country. Malaysia also received the highly praised as Best Health and Medical Tourism Destination and is highly recommended as Destination of the Year. This recognition is for all the efforts that have been made in elevating Malaysia as a global destination for health. Moreover, Malaysia once again proved its superiority when it received the recognition at the 2020 Medical Travel Journal IMTJ recently when it won the much acclaimed award of Health and Medical Tourism as the Best Destination of the Year. The victory is the 4th time for Malaysia after winning it 3 times in a row from 2015 until 2017. All this international recognition somehow help the country in improving the country economy. All this international recognition are somehow give high trust to all citizens to rely on and depend on their healthcare. This also give our healthcare a great opportunity to be recognized and seen by the world. With all the hard work from our government and our medical practitioners, Malaysia healthcare won't be at this level now as today. Moreover, Malaysia is now increasingly known for its cultural diversity and the low cost of healthcare compared to other countries. Lined with doctors who are friendly, committed, and able to communicate in various languages, it facilitates foreign tourists who are interested in healthcare in this country. Penang and Kuala Lumpur are among the centers for medical treatment since they are linked to the international airport that connects to the other country. Besides, the strengthening of the US dollar, low travel rates, rising healthcare costs in Western countries, and long waiting lists lead to the growth of the health tourism sector in Malaysia. And this caused Malaysia to raise around 1.5 billion ringgit profit in 2018 from this medical tourism itself. The ability for doctors to be able to speak fluently in English making it easier for patients from abroad to get treatment that they need here in Malaysia. According to International Living magazine, Malaysia has many well-trained doctors in Asia, with most of them getting training and education from abroad. As a result, the number of health tourists visiting the country has increased by an average of 100% over the past 5 years, thus improving the country economy. Indeed, this is a very encouraging result for our country to serve better in the future. I have just informed on the two different reasons on how Malaysia could be leading in the healthcare industry. Now, let us take a look at the other reason, which the facilities and infrastructure. According to the International Living website, among the top 6 countries to get the best rating in the World Best Health category for the year, Malaysia ranked first with the world-class healthcare services and state-of-the-art infrastructure. Believe it or not, Malaysian hospital offers up-to-date and world-class facilities and infrastructure. This somehow helps the medical practitioner to perform procedures to the best of their ability with the aid of advanced technology. And obviously that the patient satisfaction is therefore assured. Health facility in Malaysia continue to be improved every year. This is because instead of building a new hospital, the Malaysian government is committed to improving and fixing existing facilities. According to Lim Guan Eng, 95 million ringgit from the 2020 national budget will be spent on the infrastructure renovation and medical facilities. This effort is to ensure that the health facility can continue to grow and facilitate all parties. Somehow, the technology applied in Malaysia healthcare also at world-class level, where these technology are imported from many other top leading countries such as Japan, China, and United States. Moreover, research and development (R&D) are also essential to ensure that our healthcare to be at the same level as the other developing countries. Thus, Malaysia made a lot of R&D in many terms such as medicine, and the latest one would be the vaccine for COVID-19. Technically, until today, according to the Health Minister, Datuk Seri Dr. Adam Baba, he said that Malaysia has a total of 71,040 medical doctors serving in the public and private sectors, with a ratio of 1 doctor can serve to 454 residents living here. With these numbers, Malaysia could serve the citizen better, faster, and equally. Moreover, all medical practitioners here are well trained. By saying that, Malaysian government offer medical college and school that are recognized to train its medical practitioners. These include nursing college by the government in every state, nursing college by KPJ, and many more of them. Most of medical practitioners in Malaysia have a very high level of English proficiency. This is because most of the doctors who serve here in Malaysia have high qualification from high-level university in Malaysia, as well as from the other foreign countries such as from the United States, United Kingdom, Egypt, and Russia. The doctor's ability to be able to speak fluently in English makes it easier to patients from abroad to get the treatment they need here in Malaysia. Now, with many other reasons, there is much to say, but I must conclude. I would like to recap on what I have discussed on today. First, I told you guys about Malaysia has the lowest cost for healthcare system. Then, I discussed about international recognition. And lastly, I explained regarding the facilities and infrastructure. However, Malaysia is very committed to providing the best healthcare services and high value in high quality. but the cost of treatment is much affordable. By saying this, we as citizens should be grateful and appreciate what we have achieved and use it wisely. This is our time, and we, as a generation that could think intelligent, should further facilitate the work of this medical practitioner. Last but not least, I would like to remind everyone to always take care of yourself, especially in the midst of this pandemic. Thank you for listening and have a good day, everyone.